All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Late Sunday night. Everyone's going to bed, getting ready for work. Let's do a break. Let's get something. Let's hit a banger. I was just trying to think. This is the last four boxes of this case. I don't know if we hit anything. I mean, we've hit some nice stuff, but I don't know if there's anything massive out of this case. So maybe we got something massive coming here. I can't remember. Anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are doing 2024 Top Stadium Club for quarter hobby case break number 206. Now, 206 is because it's a website break, which we sold most of the teams on the website. We had 8 teams that we sold on eBay tonight, so it's a web eBay kind of mix. So welcome to anyone from eBay who hasn't been with us before, although I think everybody here has. So anyway, welcome, 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 especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. A little bit about us. Been around for over 7 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. Very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as little hands will move. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also, eBay continues to run their sweepstakes. No purchase necessary there. Go to any of our eBay listings. Look in the description. There's a link because we are a certified eBay breaker, which we're supposed to work in somehow. I don't know. And follow the link. Maybe you can win some free cards. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, and most of you know this already, the website, chefsportscards.com. You want to become one of my new best friends, go to chefsportscards.com. We love everyone over there. We did just get Topps Holiday in, which came out on Friday. We got a pick your team break. I think, from what I just saw, I think there's 7 teams left. All of them, actually, there's a couple good ones and a lot of cheap ones, but they're pretty cheap. So 100 cards in a box, hitting every box, 3 variations in every box, all those fun holiday candy canes and all that kind of crazy stuff. So we grabbed those last teams and we'll break that puppy. We also have a random team with some combo spots in there at 20 a spot. That includes tax and shipping. We also have Topps Chrome Update Megas over there too. So, and they're filling up quick also. So grab a spot over at chefsportscards.com. All right, teams. D-back Sam T. Braves, Jacob. Oh. I'm assuming Jacob C. I didn't put your last initial down. All right, let's go on. Orioles, Brian G. Red Sox, Rob B. Cubs, Bill R. White Sox, Lou B. Reds, Lou B. Guardians, Jason H. Rockies, Bill R. Tigers, Nick F. Royals, Doug P. Astros, Chris S. Angels, Robert H. Dodgers, Lou B. Brewers, John T. And Twins, Chris F. Marlins, Bill R. Mets and Yankees, Lou B. A's, Brian G. Phillies, Doug P. Pirates, Lou B. Cardinals, Brian G. Padres, Robert H. Giants, Rich L. Mariners, Doug P. Rays, Stephen K. Rangers, Jacob A. And Blue Jays and Nationals, Bill R. Let me check. I'm almost 99, 100% positive it's Jacob C., but just let me double check. I don't want to screw anyone up and get yelled at. I get yelled at a lot by people because I'm an idiot for the most part. You know, many years of working in the kitchen will turn your brain to mush for the most part. Come on. Come on. This is 206, right? Chris, Robert, Lulu, John, Brian. Yeah, Jacob C. All right, just wanted to make sure. Jacob C. is the Braves. Let's close this. Open this guy. All right. Rich, what's up, buddy? How you been? What's going on, man? Holiday time's coming up. You got the little one at home. That's fun, man. I miss that, man. Little kid at the holidays is just the most fun. Get to lie to him about all kinds of stuff. You see the belief in your eyes. What about Santa Claus? Oh, let me tell you all about Santa Claus. He's the man. I had my niece going one time really bad when she was little. She wanted, I forget what it was. She wanted something, a doll or something. This was like 10, 15 years ago. And she was like 4 years old or whatever. And for some reason, she didn't think she was going to get it. And I was telling her, like, oh, no, me and Santa Claus, we're buddies. Like, we go out for beers and stuff. And she was like, you do? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I mean, what other time can adults lie to children like that? Yeah, Rich, what have you been up to, man? You traveling or opening new stores, brother? Pereira, Nolan Jones, Sean Murphy. That is, which, oh, God, I can't even read these things whenever they're on there. What is that? Oh, that's the members only. Sean Murphy for the Bravos for Jake. Members only, I believe, are 225. I still am confused. It's either 10 or 25 copies. I think it's 25 on the members only. You're moving to Arizona. Why are you moving to Arizona, man? Don't go to Arizona. My mother lives in Arizona. Where in Arizona are you going to move to? It's freaking hot out there, dude. I can tell you that. But as my mother would say, it's a dry heat. So 120 only feels like 120. That's great. Scottsdale, nice. What's taking you out there, Rich? Oh, just better weather. Fair enough. That's cool. My mother lives in Tucson. I haven't been there in 20 years, but that's always their thing. Oh, but it's a for years when I was a kid, my mother would tell us about how she was moving to Arizona, skiing's rookie. And my father would be like, am I going with you? And he wasn't. Marte Gold, they got divorced. She was like, yeah, sure, you're coming. But the second I was out of the house, because I was the youngest, that ended pretty quick. Oh, your wife's family is there? Hey, fair enough, man. I get you. It's beautiful out there. It really is. It's just so freaking hot. And I can do without the snakes. I've talked about my affinity towards snakes before. I have a very, very big phobia of snakes. I am not down with them in any way, shape, or form. Spiders, mice, rodents, bugs, don't care about any of that. Snakes freak me the hell out. Jose Soriano for the Angels. For Robert. My mother told me this story one day when she, this was again a long time ago when she first moved there. She gets up one morning to go to work. She was a nurse out there. And she opens up her front door and there's two rattlesnakes sitting right on her porch, like right in front of her door. And she said, like, if I didn't look down, I'd have stepped on them, like I wouldn't. And both of them just curled up right there. I was like, yeah. That's the last story of Arizona you had to tell me, man, because that would be the end for me. Vladdy, Alvarez, and Yastrzemski. And she had to call and have him removed and all this stuff. And I was just like, oh, I couldn't even imagine. I'd had a heart attack. I saw those two things sitting there. I'd be like, oh. I don't know why I have like such a bad thing with snakes, but I mean, not like I'm a rare. A lot of people do, but something must have happened to me when I was a kid with a snake. I mean, it's like a phobia almost. Cedric Mullins, 81 of 99, and Brian Reynolds, black. I mean, I guess I like blocked out whatever it was. I had like a bad experience with the zoo guy in elementary school or something. So, do you have plans on when you're looking to go out there? I mean, is it when the money's saved, or do you have you shooting for a date and time? I guess with your work, it doesn't really matter where you live, right? Because you travel a fair amount. Araz Refractor, Judge Special Forces, and Ozzy Albies, Lubob Chrome. I got you. That's cool. How did your wife come to be in Philadelphia? Did she come here for school or something, or did you meet her while you were like traveling or something? That she's from Arizona. I mean, Arizona to Philadelphia is a long, pretty good distance to leave home. Chris Sale, Green Chrome, Strider and Glasnow. Well, good luck, brother. Can't be rooting for the Mets all the way out in Arizona, though, bro. Do they have their spring training out there? Triumvirate, Griffey, the Kid, Glavin, and Burns. Oh, she's from Pittsburgh, really? Yeah, Mets are in Florida, right? Yeah, I thought so. My father's from Pittsburgh. No, that's Pittsburgh. That's a place, man. I used to go there all the time when I was a kid, like Christmas every year during the summer. Our whole family was out there. Well, my grandparents lived in the city where my dad grew up, in like on the other side of Mount Washington, and then like his my aunts and cousins and all them, they all lived out in like Monroeville and Plumboro and right outside of Pittsburgh. Oh, oh, oh. Told you we were due for something. Gunner, look at that. The Orioles. Brian G. Nice one, man. Little old Gunnar Henderson auto hanging out. Oh yeah, for Thanksgiving. Yeah, we used to do all that. It's not. I mean, I still have family out there. I haven't been out there in years though. But when I was a kid, we went 2, 3 times a year. We never really spent much time with my parents or with my mother's family. It was always my father's side of the family. So that is a chrome auto too. If I didn't point that out, Gunner, very nice one for the Orioles. Yeah, I'm not. I went to Tennessee last year for Thanksgiving. As you all know, my son lives down there, goes to school down there, and then my sister lives in Tennessee too. One of my sisters, Cole Reagans, black and white. So it was kind of like, well, with my son being there for his first year and he was in his first semester, it was like, why make him come home? Let's all go there. And it was fine. I mean, we were down there for like 4 days, 5 days, whatever. By the end of it, my son was like, I'm coming home next year. I'm like, okay. He was like, I don't want to do this again. So I don't know what we're going to do for Thanksgiving. And just as long as he comes home, I don't really care. It's a boring ride up to Pittsburgh. I always remember that when I was a kid. It was exit 6. When I was a little kid, it would always be like, how many exits do we have to go? And you have it. Pennsylvania is not a very scenic state when you drive across it. Not a lot to look at. Cows and silos, that's about it. Volpe, Jones Black, and Bernie Williams Chrome. Anybody else traveling for Thanksgiving? Going anywhere good? Jackie Robinson Refractor. Senga Chief Fantasy. It's the strangest name for a card. Chief Fantasy. I don't get it. Freeman and Goldie. Best part is when you go through the tunnels. Yeah, that's true. The tunnels are fun when you go across, but Pennsylvania is a nightmare to drive. If you're not from this area or know Pennsylvania, I'll tell you a shocking statistic. The Pennsylvania Turnpike is the most dangerous road in the country for long distance driving, and it goes higher than any road does in Colorado. Or there's this climb when you get into Pennsylvania, the 7 miles up and 7 miles down. And you're literally climbing up a mountain and coming right down a mountain. And it's dangerous, to say the least. I'm sure Rich knows exactly what I'm talking about. But we were the last state in the country. You know, when you see the double trailers on tractor trailers, we were the last state in the country that they were allowed in because of that stretch of highway in the middle of the state on the turnpike. Because tractor trailers are getting accidents all the time going through there because it's so, the grade is crazy. Alvarez, Willie Stargell Black, and out driving Idaho. Wow, that's a hike for you, isn't it, Rob? From Northern California to Idaho, how long a trip is that? And you're driving across South Dakota. Is this for family? You guys are going to see family for Thanksgiving? I'd love to see a place like Idaho, and never really been to places like that. Hunter Green Refractor. Yamamoto. Lighter red Clemente. Oh, try driving across South Dakota. Oh, I'm sure. I didn't see. I thought you said you were driving across South Dakota. Oh, you're flying. You're not driving, you're flying. I got you. Oh, are you from Idaho or did your parents move there? I always thought you were from California, born and raised. Boise, is that where you fly to? Boise? Is that the big sky country out there, right? Or is that Montana? The only thing I know about Idaho is where that dude killed all those kids. That freaky dude. That murder case that's going on, which will be going on forever, I guess. Numbered 190 of 199, Christopher Morale for the Cubbies. Boise. Is Boise a big city? I mean, it's the state capital, right? Idaho. Got to be decent size. Cubs is Bill. There you go, buddy. Like a big small city. Yeah. What other cities are in Idaho? I can't even think of another place other than Boise. Is there anything else that's decent sized? It's probably really whoa. Whoa. I knew we were going to have some good stuff. Look at that. Who's got the Dodgers? Man, these are impossible to hit. Lou, my gosh. Lenticular 3D Yamamoto rookie. That thing is awesome. Wow. Jeez, that is awesome, man. Congrats, Lou. Nice hit, my friend. Moscow. That's I've actually heard of Moscow and Idaho Falls. Idaho Falls, I I don't know that I know Idaho, but I have heard Moscow, Idaho before. Dude, that is such a cool card, man. Congrats, Lou. That'll fetch you a few shekels, my friend. If you so choose. Bobby Witt. All right, so we got a 3D so far and a Gunner auto. Let's just keep kind of raising the bar here. Paul Skeen Superfractor by the end. One can hope. Lou Bob. Suzuki Black. Gunner Chrome. Outman Refractor. Polhos. Lofton Red and Newt Bar. Jared Jones Green Chrome. Alonzo Red and Joe Ryan. You guys are you? Ooh, Chris, you gonna go, man? 2 hours from Denver in Colorado, or they're gonna make you go train again? Juan Soto, like you did in Nebraska. Oh, it's in Nebraska. Oh, wait. Somewhere in Nebraska is only 2 hours from Colorado. That's kind of crazy. That doesn't seem right. Although that's part of the Four Corners, right? Colorado and oh no, Nebraska's not a part of that. That's what, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, or something like that. Henry Davis Gold. Randy Johnson. Corbin Carroll Power Packed. App Red and Merrill Jackson Chrome Rookie. Did I just say Merrill Jackson? Merrill. Wow, man. I'm even flipping names now. Jeez. I need more sleep in my life. That's what it is. Alec Marsh for Kansas City. Doug. Bogarts and Winfield. What is Shields? What's that? I know it's not Bucky's. Bucky's is the best. Sedane Raphael, rookie chrome. That's what we need in Pennsylvania is a Bucky's. There's actually a sign on the Jersey Turnpike, a Bucky's billboard, and has an arrow pointing like 8,000, like 1,000 miles that way is the closest Bucky's. Like, but it's in Jersey, which is like crazy. Juan Soto Triumvirate. It's a sporting goods store? Really? Never heard of it. Is it like a What's the big one where they have like the fishing in it and all that crazy stuff? They have one down in Atlantic City. The place is awesome. God, why can't I think of the name of it? Buxton, Morale, and Murphy. Bass Pro Shops. Thank you. And then they also have Cabela's or something like that too. They have Robot Sports Play. Wow. So is it kind of like that, like big, like Bass Pro Shops are? Or Bass Pro Shops are awesome. Aramis Ramirez. Nice. Throwback action. Aramis Ramirez for the Cubbies. Robert spent the prime of his 18-year career with the Cubs, averaging 32 homers, 36 doubles, and 105 RBIs per season from 2004 to 2008. Three-time All-Star. He was National League Silver Slugger in 2011 after batting .306. Yeah, man, he had a good career. Aramis Ramirez. For Bill. There you go, buddy. It's bigger than both, really. Yeah, because I know Cabela's or whatever. It's Cabela's, right? That's owned by Bass Pro Shop too. They used to be separate, but I think Bass Pro Shop bought them some years back. I know my son was obsessed. That's one thing my son's kind of given up. He was obsessed with fishing when he was younger, when he was like a teenager. He used to fish all the time. He's always watching fishing videos. He always wanted to go to a Bass Pro Shop. He was all over me about it for so long. And now golf has taken over that passion. Like the past few years, that's all he does is play golf. So I used to like going fishing with him, though. Although I don't know, I'm not a good fisherman. I just, tell me what bait to use. I throw it in there. If I catch something, I catch something. Like I would meet these guys who are like, well, if you watch the track of the water, and I'd be like, dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. Just show it. Tell me where to throw this line so I can catch something so I can look decent to my kid. But during COVID, we fished a ton. It was like the one thing we could do. Rich is familiar with it. I literally live like right near Darby Creek, and they have like really good bass fishing and stuff in there. So we used to go down there during COVID. A lot of people did, to be honest with you. It was a big hobby during COVID. They have Talking Herb Brockton. They have everything for fishing, hunting, regular sports. Really? Yeah, I got to check that out. And what is it? It's a Midwest thing, or they have them on the West Coast too? Stroman. That's my son. Do they probably have? Do they have him down in Tennessee? Maybe he knows them. Ted Williams Refractor for Boston. I mean, like I said, we have some Bass Pro Shops. There's one in Atlantic City, and then there's a Cabela's down in Delaware, but nothing right here. Around here for sporting goods, it's all Dick's. Dick's Sporting Goods for everything. Oh, it's in the Midwest. I got you. I feel like a lot of those stores, like the place you're talking about, and Bucky's and all that, are in other parts of the country because this space is too expensive here to build these places. Like property cost is so high. Every time I hear about these really cool stores, it's always like, oh yeah, no, we don't have those here. Like, damn. Garrett Cole. Nola on the photograph proof for the Phils. Photographer's proof, Aaron Nola. Phillies is Doug. Yeah, no, I wouldn't fish out of the Schuylkill. Darby Creek is fine. And literally, I can be at Darby Creek in like 2 minutes from my house. It's literally like right down the road. There's an entrance to like a really good fishing spot. So that, and then there's what was that place we used to go? Oh God, that big estate over. It's gonna drive me crazy now. Mente, Dale Murphy Black. Oh, what was the name of that place? I can see it and I can't think of the name. It's this. It was this old estate in. It's in like I guess in Newtown Square over that area, and it was like an old mansion and stuff that they gave to. They gave it to the community, and they have a big fishing pond and creek there, and all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool. Abreu refractor, and they stock it. So Paul Skeens Chrome rookie. Yeah, the fish in the Schuylkill, I wouldn't be too keen on eating any of that. You might pull out something radioactive out of there. Huey Reese. Eloy Green Chrome and Goldie. It had a Ferris wheel in it? Really? Wow. That's amazing. I got to look this place up now. And where did you see it at, Rich? In Minnesota? Is that where you said you were? Pete Alonso. Johnny Bench. George Springer Triumvirate. Phil Clark Red. Araz Chrome. Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Huh. Wow. Otani. Austin Martin Red. And Koufax. Sioux Falls has one. Yeah, I'm going to look them up after the break and check it out. Tristan Gray for Tampa. Rookie auto. For Steven. Smith and Zlander. Jeter. Hunter Green Red, and Ed Williams. Hapa. This one now. Oh. Jack Leiter Gold, rookie for the Rangers. That was going to be another like photo proof or something. Isles and Isles of Guns, really? Oh, jeez. Skeens rookie. What's up, Andrew? Yelich. Yeah, that's something we're not trying to think. There was a sporting goods store. There's not like if you want a gun here, you have to like go to a gun shop. I can't like. I'm trying to think. Does Dick's even sell guns? I don't know if they do. I don't think so. Ooh, what do we got going here? All right, we got something here. All right, Colt Keith on the minted. We got a red chrome to 50, 43 of 50 rookie auto of Ben Brown for the Cubbies. Man, Cubbies are killing it. 42 of 50 red chrome Ben Brown rookie auto. There you go. Ah, happy birthday, my man. How may I ask how old you are? I mean, if you don't want to say, I get it. But how many years young are you, my friend? 47. Oh, you're a young man. 47. Born in what, 1977? Good year, my friend. Very good year. I was all of 4 years old. Yeah, Dick's doesn't sell guns, right? Yeah. Everybody say happy birthday to Andrew, man. It's his birthday. He's 47 years old. Made it another year, man. Got to celebrate that. Yeah, I don't know. I think there might be laws about that stuff around in Pennsylvania. I feel like there are. I don't quote me. I could be totally wrong, but we don't have like for some reason I feel like in Pennsylvania you have to go to a gun shop to buy a gun because like I mean I've been in other states where I've been in like Kmart and they sell guns or Walmart, but they don't do that here. Or don't anymore. I think they might have in the past, but I haven't seen that in a long time here. Something makes me feel like there's some kind of laws around like where you can sell them here. We have Pennsylvania still has some weird old blue laws on the books from, the Quakers back in the day. Hell, we've only just been starting able to buy alcohol outside of state stores not too long ago. Like in Pennsylvania for alcohol, if you wanted beer, you had to go to a beer distributor. If you wanted alcohol, you had to go to a state store. Now they've relaxed laws a little bit and more of the supermarkets and stuff are selling it now, but that's uh that's a newer thing here, that's for sure. Shane Bieber 55 of 99 for the Guardians. Holsters, accessories all next to each other. Wow. Really? I haven't seen a. Well, look, I'm not saying I go to a lot of WalMarts. The only one I've ever think I've been to in years is the one in King of Prussia. I don't remember seeing any guns there. Maybe like a BB gun, but nothing serious. I don't know. Maybe it's just that Walmart because of where it is or something. I don't know. Jason, there you go, buddy. Jason H. I remember there used to be a store. This was a long time ago in King of Prussia, a sporting goods store that sold guns, but it's not there anymore. So I don't know. I don't know how they decide that around here. Jared Jones Gold, Keith Hernandez. Yeah, in Pottstown. Maybe it's just that one. I mean, Rich, you know the Walmart I'm talking about. They don't sell guns there, right? I don't ever remember seeing them there. And like I said, it might be on a case by case basis, or it might be certain stores do and certain stores don't, depending on where they are. There's that gun store in King of Prussia, the one that's like, I always thought it was kind of weird. It's like in the middle of nowhere for King of Prussia. It's so strange. But yeah, I don't ever remember seeing them there. Sosa and Rojas. Yeah, no, okay. So the Kmart thing, it's funny you bring that up. Yes, you're right. Kmart did used to sell them, But again, I think they stopped at one point. And I'll tell you why I know for sure that Kmart did. Oh, look at this thing. Chief Fantasy Spencer Strider auto for the Bravos. Nice. Nice on card. That is 11 of 25 for the Braves. Jacob, here you go, buddy. Nice one. The reason this is, I mean, it's not something to laugh at, but the reason I know that Kmart used to was the original mass shooter, Sylvia Segrist, who shot up the Springfield Mall in the early 80s. That's where she bought her gun at Kmart. And they tried to stop her. Like she for weeks tried to buy guns there. And they kept trying to deny her and stop her because everyone knew she was crazy. And then for some reason, somebody had to sell it and did. And then she went to Springfield Mall and started killing people, like walked in and started shooting the place up. So, but I know like there was a Walmart one time where they were selling them and they sold a guy a gun and then he robbed the Walmart. So that might have something to do with it too. Jackson Merrill Red and Corey Seager. Like, a guy walked into the Walmart. Yeah, let me buy that gun, ammo, everything. Okay, now give me all your money. It's nuts. So again, it might just be local law or, them looking out for themselves or something. I don't know. Honus Wagner Black. That was back in the day before they did any background checks or whatever, but Buxton Refractor. Machado. Perez and Swanson. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a gun guy. I mean, I've talked about this before. I have no problem with people and guns and stuff. It's just not something I've ever been around. So it's not something I really usually notice when I go into shops, like if they sell them or not. Stroman, green, chrome. Lawler Special Forces, Colt Keith, and Blaze Alexander Chrome. Answer cards. We used to go there to get bait. That's the only other thing I used to get there. Back when we were doing a lot of fishing during COVID, that's where we get bait from. Shohei on the triumvirate. Bobby Witt Red and Pete Alonso. Is that the name of that place? Rich King Shooter, is that it? They used to sell live fish in Walmart? Really? Like minnows for fishing? We used to buy these big, huge bloodworms they had there. Those things were like massive. And Jacob Young for the Nationals. For Bill. Yeah, it must be. It's on that like crossroad between like right before you get like between Henderson and whatever that other road is there. Yeah, that's got to be the name of it. I haven't been down there in a long time, so Lawler Red rookie and Perez. I didn't know that was the name of it. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've been down there. And we got another short print coming. Come on, try not to give it away. Matt Olson and Going Yard Acuna. Man, Braves coming on strong at the end here. Acuna Going Yard short print. For Jake. I like these die cuts, man. They're cool. Jose Ramirez. All right, 3 packs left. McClanahan. There's a Lawler Black rookie. Altuve. Lubob refractor. The kid power packed. And wow. 140 of 199 Pete Crow Armstrong for the Cubbies. Cubs Braves coming on strong at the end. Go Bill. Thought it was a billiard play. Yeah, I just remember driving by it a few times because they have a range in there too. And I always see the place. I'm like, how did they fit a range in that place? It looks small as hell. Hunter Green, Mason Wynn, Nolan Ryan, and Austin Martin, black and white for the Twinnies, and Judge Chrome to close her out. Alrighty. Not too shabby, not too shabby at all. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I had to get a tissue. I was dying. Never really see the need to own a gun. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as you, man. Like, you know, I don't. Again, I don't have a. I think some of them are a little extreme. Let's say it that way. Like, I don't know that AR-15s and stuff are necessary. I just wish guns were more complicated to use. That's all. You know, so that so many people who shouldn't have them want to get their hands on them. But I don't have a problem with them. But it's like anything else. It's not something I grew up with either. So like, and I think that's a big part of gun ownership. Like, you know, it's tradition in a lot of families and in a lot of places in the country. Which I'm cool with that, you know. I suppose if I need one day, hopefully someone's around with one and they'll use it. I don't know. I made it to 51 so far though, and I guess if I made it this far, then you know, we'll see what happens. Roll the dice. Yeah, that's the one thing. I just wish they weren't so easy to use and easy to get, especially these ones that can take out so many people. You know what I mean? Like, I always joke about it, but I almost believe like everybody should be given a 6-shooter at birth, and then that's it. Like, that's what everybody gets, and then everybody knows what everyone's got, and it's an even match. But you know, when 14-year-olds are getting their hands on guns, they're literally point and shoot. It's just That's where I have a problem. You know, they're too easy to use. You get some nice stuff in this break. All right, let's see. Okay. All right. Hit recap for 2024 Top Stadium Club quarter hobby case break number 206. We got a ton of rookies and reds and all kinds of stuff over here. We'll go through and pull out all the good guys and make sure they get taken care of. Chromes and all kinds of fun stuff over there. Blacks, we got Reynolds, Jones, Stargell, Suzuki, Stroman, Murphy, Wagner, and Lawler rookie. Golds, we got, should be over here. Starling Marte, Henry Davis, Jared Jones, and Jack Leiter. Refractors of Araz, Robinson, Green, Outman, Williams, Abreu, Buxton, and Lubob. And then green chromes of Sale, Jones, Eloy, and Stroman. All right. Actually, let's do. I should go here. All right, short prints first, man. We got a bunch of them. Excuse me. All right, what's this guy again? Members only. Sean Murphy for the Braves. Photographer's proof. Aaron Nola for the Phillies. We got the Going Yard short print of Acuna, and then this monster right here, the 3D lenticular Yamamoto rookie for the Dodgers. Thing is awesome. Congrats to the Dodgers. Colt Keith on the minted. We got two black and whites, Austin Martin and Cole Ragans. To 199, Christopher Morel and Pete Crow Armstrong, both for the Cubbies. To 99, Cedric Mullins and Shane Bieber. Autographs for the Angels, Soriano. Old school Aramis Ramirez for the Cubbies. Alec Marsh for Kansas City. Tristan Gray for the Rays. And Jacob Young for the Nationals. Chief Fantasy Spencer Strider to 25 on card auto there, number 11 of 25. Very cool. Ben Brown, red, chrome to 50, 43 of 50 for the Cubbies. And then we had this tasty little Gunnar Henderson just in there out of nowhere. Chrome Gunnar Henderson auto for the Orioles. All right, folks, that's going to do it. Again, don't forget about Holiday. I think we got 7 or 8 teams left in the pick your team. Also, the random, we got a couple combo spots in it, and it's $20 a spot. Can't beat that. So once we get those filled, we'll knock those puppies out too. So anyway, folks, thanks so much for hanging out with me. As always, I always love chatting with you guys and just hanging out and open cards. So I do appreciate it. I hope everyone stays safe, stay healthy out there, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great night. Take care. Bye. Thanks, Rich. Good to see you. Good to have you hanging out, bro.